Happy weekend. Shame, shame, shame. Wear your black lantern.
Hey, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's weekend of the NFL on EA Sports.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
All right, defense.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
Fucking go. All right.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout.
Oh, no.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Shame. Wear your black
First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray.
Oh.
This will be swung out here for Connor.
Oh.
Past the 30 before he's out of bounds. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. One play has
Fucking
him
dude.
past the
Let's
40 on
fucking
the
blitz
for
him.
First and 10.
Fucking.
Throwing now is Murray. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. So 5 yards here. 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Oh.
First time with James Conner. There'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping you from a loss.
All right.
Third
All right.
down and 7. Here's Murray.
Ah, shit.
And he's going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. To throw, it's Murray. And he completes it to Wilson.
Had a little trouble with these shitty Cardinals. Shitty Cardinals.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Oh.
Yeah, this is Connor. Just a yard on the pickup there to bring up a second and 9.
Oh.
Fake it to Connor. Now
Yes.
they can't find a receiver. And
Chaos.
it'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
They've got over 30 yards of turf so far, but the sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. Third and long. They'll look to throw here. Complete. It's Connor. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Raiders' kick is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Yeah, this would not be a good return. He's got
What up?
the 12. So here are the Dolphins now as he'll be backed up to start this first drive. And leading him out is their fifth-year quarterback.
And I think if he has most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go, but going to the pace he's at, going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
True. Motion left. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Second and 2. And from the right sideline is complete. It's a big play there for Miami. 46 yards. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Flush down right.
Oh shit! Oh no!
And the Cardinals have got it. Big fella.
Oh no!
And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. Fumble recovery
Oh
touchdown.
no, we got trouble, Miami.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10.
Trouble in Miami.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rolling it into the end zone for 6.
We got trouble, Miami.
And he will take it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to look to throw.
Go!
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Charles's offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are. This team is truly trying to score on every snap, especially on the post-game plays of any series. And a big score like that, to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point and good by Sanders. And that'll cut it to 3 and 10-7. To the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a touchback as George elects not to return it. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. Nobody goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just set up for 3 certain situations, try to ice the game, that sort of that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get through here, right?
Man, I might go to just 3 linemen. Hard block your guy, then rooting to the right.
Especially against the big body guys in the middle of this team, it's got to be priority 1.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh yeah! Yes!
As he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
What a
It's a
stop!
9-yard pickup on the play.
What a stop!
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout.
What a crucial stop right here. We can't watch the replay.
Talk it over.
What a stop! I don't think we get credit for any tackle. At least forced him back in. Oh, I think you are credited for that tackle, Dark Dino Records. Great play. Great play.
Blake Gillikin on a punt now on 4th down. Last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets
that could be the play of the game right there.
And taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin.
Make up for that fumble. They're coming with the blitz.
Juju in motion left. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So we have 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
What up? All this man.
And that is incomplete. Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Juju in motion left. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pass taken in.
That was easy.
He's going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw again. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And all the way in for the Miami touchdown. A great play there. Standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 30 for him on the year. Sanders on for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins.
Got a good game here, actually.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
So many rippers.
The touchback as George elects not to return it. Well, the Cardinal offense offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Down. And that throw behind his man, he missed it, incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, Murray. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there. It'll be 2nd down.
Might have changed to a 3-4, man.
Now Murray again.
Oh, get him!
Screen pass to Connor. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Almost got him.
Yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first.
They certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Oh, a heck of a move, man. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6. Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Murray as he says.
Oh, yes! Doesn't matter.
It's time to bring it down. And going to blitz is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. And found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job
Get him!
keeping him
Oh!
up and bringing him down.
Just missed him.
Escaping the pressure right, and he's out of bounds just before the midfield
Just missed him,
stripe
man.
of the 49. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
So it was a close game.
On the punt here as he'll send this one away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
Yeah,
right?
the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They'll throw down on the final play. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll work this out past the 25. So the two teams, message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, they
Alright,
got the lead.
definitely a zone
What's the game plan for the
or a
second
blitz
half?
here.
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 84
Too legit.
And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Sanders now to have the extra point.
Opening second.
It's good, and it's 21-10. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. One effort that results in the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a touchback as George elects not to return it. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Shotgun now from Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
At this point in the game, in a situation that we're partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps and soon.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
This is taken at the 23. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He's got it in, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. The 20.
And we're in.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to hang on to their lead. The partner, he has carried them in this ballgame throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air. And that's really helped them get this night's lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
That flag accepted and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Okay, Mr. Julio. Julio Rodriguez.
Yeah, slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. Now this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point. And this is going to be a delayed game. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Chase Burns. Nice card.
Certainly no gimme here on the PAT. They're backed up now to a 42-yard extra point drive. And the lead is up to 18 now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a touchback as George elects not to return it. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get to one.
That play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run the counter. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Murray going to throw. Great grab by Wilson.
That was not in bounds.
40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
That was not in bounds.
1st and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory, right at the 40. Running right.
Go.
Option is Murray. And a little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Oh! We had it too. We had it.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
Do that all day, bro. You ain't scoring. You guys haven't scored in forever, dog.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he slides and covers up at the end. This is going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now Murray. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Here's Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals.
Whatever.
Michael Wilson.
Whatever.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Cards have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys
Oh, did I open it the wrong
in
way?
charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still
The
aren't
good
great.
cards in the
But
back.
now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Pete
Prater on
Alonso.
and the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown.
Cool.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. And now they're in the hurry up. Looks like they'll move things around here. Back to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. And he fumbled it.
God damn it.
And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
It fumbled again.
Over there as he
It fumbled again. I fucked it up.
Takeaway partner, right there. That's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our team a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
Okay. Just one and nine. Yeah, they're cooked.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. And this is intercepted. And that's
Go! Go!
Picked up by Channing Tindall. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly. And we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their bodies.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Carl Lawson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. 2nd and 13. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 18 now. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. across the 25 to the 27. The football going back over to Arizona now. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. First down, Murray buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he's still behind the line when he let that thing go. Yeah, we kind of sensed that when he got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, at the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. He'll find Jones again, complete. Still going inside the 20. And
Tackle him.
No, down at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first.
Sag him! Sag him! Jalen! Get him!
That's caught. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. Murray now. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. James Conner from a yard out. And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up at a touchdown for Arizona. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one,
Pretty
the
cool.
chance of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. seconds to play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now they'll audible to something else. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run first down. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Mostert is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they tackle him at the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Touchdown.
They'll set up to throw.
Boom.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for the late touchdown. Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partly you don't make it this far into the season without a loss, and that you get contributions from both sides of the ball, and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is of all those high-end sports.
All right, we'll party a little bit later, guys. Thanks for the likes.
They certainly were there, and it's everything clicking for them in this contest. The kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Miami, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll hit the road now.